baby's about to set me free. I said, look at me and tell me what do you see? I said, look at me and tell me what do you see? You see a broken heart, my baby's about to set me free. I got tears in my eyes, and I got pain in my heart. Well, I got tears in my eyes, and I got pain in my heart. You see a broken heart, my baby's about to set me free. Go ahead on now. Just a little bit softer. Just a little bit softer now. Hey, a little bit softer. Just a little bit softer now. Just a little bit softer. Just a little bit softer now. Just a little bit louder now. Just a little bit louder. Just a little bit of loud, just a little bit louder now, just a little bit louder, hey, just a little bit louder now, all right. Hey, I said look at me and tell me what do you see? I said look baby, look at me and tell me what do you see? You see a broken heart, my baby's about to set me free. You see a broken heart, my baby's about to set me free.
Raw.
Little 10 now called the Midnight Hour.
I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love come a tumbling down. Gonna wait till the midnight hour when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl. you know. I want to tell you all about the midnight hour. I want to know you what I'm talking about. I want to do you know what I'm talking about now. I want to know. I want to know. When you go over to your baby's house early in the morning and you start in the sweet talking that little girl, I want to know just how do you feel. I know that your back gets soaking wet. Well, your back gets soaking wet now, and you don't know just what to do but scream. I got that back to scream. Just come on. I want to do you know what I'm talking about, people. I want to tell everybody right now about the midnight hour. Well, you know that midnight hour. It's gonna do you all right. Things begin to get good now. You know, things do begin to get good. Bear with me. somebody to love. Everybody needs somebody to understand them. And I know you know what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about the midnight hour. That hour in the evening to make you either feel good or bad. Depending on how things been going that previous day, it'll be alright. Yeah. I wanna know, do you need somebody? And do you need somebody? And you way back in the corner, do you need somebody too? That's what I wanna know. That's what I wanna know. 'Cause I'm talking about the midnight hour. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, baby, come home now. Baby, please come home. Yeah, why don't you come on home? Yeah, why don't you come on home? That's what I'm talking about right now. Don't you make it feel alright? The midnight hour. In the midnight hour. In the midnight hour. In the midnight hour. Right about the midnight hour. Right about the midnight hour. In the midnight hour. In the midnight hour.
Okay, good. We finally done it. Oh, by God, we have not only done it, but we've done it and got away with it to some extent up to now. Beautiful. Who else is on the line out there? Let's see, who you got around you here? This is our first chance to really converse here. I haven't seen much movement here. I've seen this, it looks like you people are going from one class to the next. In fact, move little if you can't move big. Nice almighty people, get up. Hey, Hugh. Do you know what I realized watching a lot of this stuff go on here for the last day or so? The head, man, now listen to this. This is a real exclusive. The head has become fat. It's terrible news. The head is the only hope of this nation and most of the world. If they start getting that lax Sanpaku, complete Sanpaku, brown rice will stop it. Brown rice. Feed the head brown rice. And the head becomes fatter and fatter. The stomach has been overworked so many years. The head is tired. The spine is getting hard. And deep inside the cellular dance, a new direction is being fired on an anvil of will, or won't. The head has become fat. Now, what do you think of that? The head has become fat. Now, what do you think of that? Last year, the word was no fear, the word was go on, the dawn is near. this year we drink out of a different cup. Last year it was just go ahead on, but that's gone. It's now go ahead on, up, on, up, go on, the stars tell the story. Listen, listen. Stars tell the story. Listen, listen. And that's the way it's going to be. We gotta listen to the territory between you and me. Listen, 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 the Hassler just fell over and hit his head on the floor. Listen to the solid thump. Is the light listening? Oh, man. Where's that feedback coming from? Just listen. Hey, listen. Would you like to hear a Mexico story? Yes. It was a clean story. In fact, there's a bath involved in it. The Mexico story goes like this. You see, you're up in the Palapa shack. And a telegram comes and says, the jig is up. Come back. They're on to you. And so you go out the edge of the Palapa shack because the jungle's right there. And you move off into the jungle, and you decide it's going to be paranoid anyway, folks. So you might as well take 25 bennies and really get out there and do it all, because you know how it is when you're coming down off bennies and you're out there in the woods, and they've already put federales on the streets, and they've arrested two heads who they thought was you. And you're out in the jungle running along, trying to duck the chinches, taking 25 bennies, and all of a sudden, way up in the highway hills, you run into a little woodcutter about 4 feet tall and brown. and he's coming from the mountain down. And you want to sit for a minute and sing to him with a guitar because you've come a long way and carried it long far, and it'd be nice. But there's this human ice that's grown in between, and you can't do it, at least as clean as you'd like to. So he goes on by, and you're running through the jungle, 25 bennies, scared and high, and you begin to fall off a cliff and realize you can't exactly do that. You can only fall down, and if you grab a hold, you can keep from hitting hard enough at the bottom. And finally, when you get down at the bottom of the dip, you find there's exactly what you were looking for, a little pool where you could take a bath. And there's this same little Mexican woodcutter right down there at the bottom, and he's shy. And when he gets up out of the water, he holds his hands over his crotch and walks. And you still kind of want to play the guitar with him, but you don't. You just sit there and you stare into the water, and finally the little Mexican, he goes on and you go on, and a little ways down further, you see him again, and he's sitting on a rock. And he's just looking in the water, and he's fishing, and you still want to play the guitar with him, but you can't make it. And you go on, and you realize that you're given 3 chances to have your wishes come true, but you got to take them. This came after I just got a thing from Mountainville after her trial up there when the judge, speaking, the judge, he says, you're just a tarnished Galahad. A tarnished Galahad. Right. The judge, he says that. I get that in a clipping from the States. You ever had anybody tell you you was a tarnished Galahad? Well, I wrote this song. That's my line. Down to 5 pesos from $5,000. Down to the dregs from a lip-smacking phone. Down to a dope fiend from a prize-winning scholar. Down to a hut from a 5-acre home. What used to be called a real promising talent, what used to be known as a likable lad, now hounded and hunted by the laws of 2 countries, and judged to be only a tarnished guy. Tarnished Galahad, did your sword get busted? Tarnished Galahad, there's no better name. So keep running and hiding till the next time you're busted and locked away to suffer your guilt and shame. Tarnished Galahad, did your sword get rusted? Tarnished Galahad, there's no better name. So keep running. And this is while I was running and hiding. Till next time you're busted and locked away to suffer your guilt and shame. That gives you some idea of what was going on this summer. That's not what's been happening with you, Hugh. The Jungle Bennies. Listen, the Jungle Bennies is wild. 25 of them running through there without a smile. Well, you can keep it up for some time, but not all the time. Hey, you, gotta keep running. The chinches on my arms and the palm trees up there are trying to make some kind of sense to me, saying, keep going, because they're back around the town. They're waiting for you, looking for you, after you all the time. There's a cop on every corner. There's a cop in every street. in a place full of bats. The Catskills have just signed. Did you know that Mexico is planning to invade Louisiana? Louisiana. Why don't you sit down? Hold the microphone carefully against your mouth. No, you can lay down. Probably even completely lay down on flat. Yes, that's the better idea. Not on the ground. Lay down on something soft, like a woman. A large, soft woman would be in order now. Or two small soft ones. In fact, it'd be nice if you could get about a half a dozen small and very soft ones. In a row. Probably alternating. No, in a row. Keep away from his ankle, though. Lay down in a row. One with their head to the north, and one with their head to the south, and next with their head to the north, and next with their head to the south. Four ought to do it, don't you think? That's right. Otherwise it polarizes. There certainly should be four girls who, four girls, please. Four soft females. Three soft females and a long-haired boy. How's that? All we need is a little bitty help. Something to put the basis underneath us. We need something underneath us, a little bit of something underneath us. We'll pioneer our ass off for you. Just give us something soft to land on, to lay on, till we can just rest on. Years and years and years we've been fucking up our minds. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. With all these chemicals, and we can't even just get a few people, a few. A basis. An interlaced groundwork. That's right, and they can understand what's happened. They can at least see the bones there. Feet to the south, feet to the north, feet to the south, feet to the north. I hope we can get it off the ground. We haven't been able to do so well so far. It's like an enormous industrial display of all the chemicals and materials that we could possibly array. And we can't, even with all this stuff, get away. We've got to get off. We need some kind of launching pad. We've got to get off. We need some kind of get around the soft. We've got to get off. A launching pad, a softness. We've got to get off. A launching pad. Touch something, anything. Touch something, anything. Touch yourself. That would be wild. Please a person. Come on. Let's forget it. Let's kiss it. It's been 50,000 years sitting here, eating meat, sucking on its thumb. We can get it up. We can do it. We won't do it now, but we can at least threaten to do it. If we don't do it, the spades are going to show up in the Fillmore District and eat us all. We've got to move. The whole Goldwater and the situation scene is getting fiercer continually all the time. We've got to get it up off the ground. It's such a cup to drink of. We finally found the cup, but we won't throw it down. Go ahead up. Come on, please. Come on. Lift it. You don't believe it. You people are sitting there listening to this shit. You paid your dollar, for Christ's sakes. You got your ticket. You might as well believe it. You can lift it. You've had it long enough, and you can gift it. You can lift it. You can get it off the ground. You can do that's not bad. That's a first little wave here. We can, I could feel them working. I could feel about half a dozen people working. Come on. It can't be done alone. We can't make make it by ourselves. As soon as you do it alone, you get like Nijinsky and you sit for 35 years on the shelves of insanity saying, I'm God. If I'm by myself, we've got to do it together. I think we've got Jerry Garcia coming that way. He'll try to move it up. Think it up, think it off, think it off the ground. Think it off, think it off, think it off the ground. Move it up, move it up, move it up, move it up. We've been sitting here too long. Get it off the ground. Sing a new song. Feel it, it's all here. The signals for flight are wrapped around us every night like a quilt. But we won't put it on. And we'll lay here until we're killed, until we're spilled out on the ground. Get it off the ground, 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 get it off the ground. Lift it. There, that's the way. There's a figure eight of eternity, and we can plug it into something. There's a last chance, and we can put it in. You can let the kids can do it. You're doing what your kids. You know the kids can do it. It's going to have to be in here with us. One last time. One last time. We made it one time. A little jump off the ground. Though the first time, lift, 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 lift. Let's hear the marmalade of us going down into the weather. Of push, of rush, of get up off our tails and go again. Go ahead on up. Go ahead on up. Go ahead on up. We stood here long enough. Go ahead.
Ready, a little bunch of people that are looking for whatever it is to do something.
And they can't find it, they never will find it. We all know damn well they won't. They haven't been able to for 50,000 years. Looking at it that way, it requires an alteration, a change. Come on out here on the range, Sidewinder, and we'll fight it out.
Come down here, these suffers really going across the floor with real objects.
Objects?
Takes a toll of movie people.
Oh, you mean the movie people are going under? The real objects are beginning to move around? That's an enormous concept. You mean cells and liver and stomachs, the whole thing? Bones? Flap, 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 flap. Flap, 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 flap. Objects. All around there's objects. All around there's objects. All around you. Feel them. Let them turn loose, let them go. That's butterscotch. Well, that's pretty good butterscotch. Where did you get it? It tastes to me like Dutch butterscotch. The railroad track that we've been riding on is owned completely owned, absolutely bought and paid for by the devil. You know, the sky we've been breathing. You know that the sun that we've been underneath in the shadow that we've been trying hard for so long underneath this leaving belongs to the devil. You know that these books that we've been reading and these looks that we've been giving each other belongs to the horny brother under the ground. You know that we've only one chance to reach out and touch that last living rod. It's his turn. It's good to be God. It's good to be God. To the God. Into the air, into the air. Get it up, 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 get it up. We'll try it from here. You try it from there. I can't hardly see, but I'll do my damnedest. I got my foot in the stirrups and I got my seat in the saddle. Up. Is that a start? There's just one thing more that I feel that I should mention. That the only way. You're bleeding. No, I think it's more complicated than that. I really do feel that we're faced with a serious problem. How do we? Because do you know what we have here? We have an army, a Nirvana army. An army all around, but they don't hup to the old new tunes. And they know they're an army, and we know it. But we don't know exactly what direction we're marching. And we can't say because we don't know it all. But some of you out there sit and do. And the ones that do, move. When there are 4 women won't lay down. The management is what? Tricky. The management is there. They want us to stop. I knew it. You couldn't get... The butcher is back. The butcher is back. The butcher is back. The butcher is back. With a cut and a hack, the butcher is back. He's cutting up pieces and feeding them to me and you. The butcher is back. The butcher is back. The butcher is back. And now it's cut up nicely and packaged. Let's sell it to each other. Marinate it for about 24 straight hours, and then get it out there on that barbecue pit. That'll make a real social hit. I know some fun people from Atherton. That's all we've got. Machinery. And if you get what we mean, the only way out of this armor is to love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love the meat and love the machine and love the meat of you and me. That's one of the nice things about being exiled. must first make this announcement that anything that I might do is entirely on my own and reflects nothing on the school. I have come in here and really commandeered the wireless mic so you can't find me.
Against the microphone. How's that?
That's pretty good.
Name a piece and I'll hit it against the microphone.
You've got a piece.
What piece? What would you like to hear? Little hand? What?
Hello? Yes, I did. Oh my God, I completely unleashed my head. Gaggle, ye guilties, while ye moo, ere crows the ruling geester. For time's first bit will drive us mad. 2 beats for my virgin sister. To anybody who's still listening, anybody who's still around, well, we didn't want very many. You notice we very artfully waited until there weren't very... I know, it has been getting very arty. The head has not only become fat, but he's trying to paint, do a lot of that kind of shit. We take art courses. But the important announcement is that in about 3 weeks, we're going to be holding the acid test graduation. The graduation ceremonies. It's no longer can you pass the acid test, but did you pass the acid test?
I like that. That lightens up my bell.
And we don't know where we're going to have it yet, but it should be around Halloween.
In your own living room.
It may be down in Union Square, in your own living room, but just be there. We're going to get some makeup and a lot of costumes, and we're going to, as Stuart Brand says, up-level everything. One last time before we split, because if I'm laid finger on before this happens, you know what it is. They tell me it's 5 years for running. The cops are everywhere. There's no getting around it. There's cops inside and outside. Looking for power every place but home, and then look down, and then look out, because power don't work when it's plugged in doubt. Then look out. Emancipated, twisted hour, we sit there looking for power. We look up and down, in and out, all around until the doubt was gone. Let's send me to the moon, me to the moon. If we don't do it soon, the moon is gonna start. Me to the moon. Me to the moon. We don't do it soon.